how much of the political banter that goes on and people doing things are based on idealism?
Oh, yeah.
Just, it's like, okay, dude, I understand you're for communism, you're for anarchism, you're for this, you're for that, but you have completely neglected the fact that you're dealing with particulars. Lots of individual people with individual abilities to make choices and to be nuts and not follow the rules. Your ideal system doesn't work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because once you get the people involved, it's like people used to tell us back in the church days.
Well, it didn't work in Seattle either. Remember that?
Oh, no, not at all.
2020.
Back in the church
Summer
days,
of love. Blah, blah, blah.
People would always leave a church,
Yeah.
and they say, well, pastors would say, well, if you're in search of the perfect church, it won't be perfect once you get there.
Bam.
Right?
Yep.
There's always going to be this desire for idealism, which just makes it hard sometimes to want to engage with people in debate, because what am I arguing? Am I arguing your picture perfect ideal under your political paradigm, or are we talking about a particular policy or something that's happening right now?
Yeah, right. No.
The problem is, what are we doing on social media? It's arguing over isms.
Oh, it's so lame.
Yeah.
You know, it really is. And I am not going to capitulate to that petty arguing, especially online.
So how would you then, because you're obviously a person concerned with personal liberty and freedom, you see probably no reason to adjust the original American system, even though it's not technically the system that was initially set up. It's been so modified.
Yeah, it's been modified, yep.
What's your ideal setup?
Bro, I'm not opposed the way we are running things now, so long as government doesn't get big. Government needs to get smaller.
Right.
Government is too big. It's way too freaking big. And so for me, less government.
Right.
I'm not opposed to the way it's running now in its entirety.
Yeah.
There's facets of it that disgust me.
Yeah.
Taxation.
Right.
Because that's just theft.
Right.
Now, if I got to choose, see, here's my, if we, the people, got to make the laws, I would say, all right, I get it. You know, a certain amount of what I earn should go to certain things.
Right.
If I, once a year, if, let's say IRS or whoever says, hey, you owe this much, based on your earnings, you owe this much, and here's a form. You must check each one of these blocks with a percentage, and the percentage must equal 100%.
Right.
So within that is, infrastructure, defense, all the stuff that our tax money pays for. Free shit programs, that's on the bottom of my list.
That's on the bottom of the list.
Now, I understand that, people need that safety net. I've never needed it. I've been laid off before. I've never once reached out for a safety net. As a matter of fact, I'm opposed to free freaking money. Even my COVID relief checks, gave them both to charity of my choice, money in hand to feed hungry kids.
Yeah.
I don't like free shit. But if I had that checklist, I wouldn't mind paying taxes that much.
Right. Yeah.
This is where I want my tax money to go. Here it is. I know I owe this many thousands of dollars this year. This equals 100% of that amount taxed.
Do you think America could survive broken up?
Broken up how?
I hate to use the word secession, but like...
No, in that probably half the country, they're switched off. They have no idea what's going on.
Right.
With government, with politics,
Right.
None. I mean, I think about half of the population, they're switched off. They just don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, what do you do? How do you read them on? Because they're still part of, our republic. They're still part of our nation. They're still members of our society.
Yeah.
You can't just say, well, you guys don't count anymore, and here's you. As part of the secession, you now belong to the northeast quadrant of what used to be the United States. You know,
Yeah.
nah, I don't think it wouldn't work.
What about the end of the U.S. as an independent country and absorbed into some sort of global,
No, I wouldn't like that at all. No. Mm-mm.
where the Supreme Court is now like
No,
in
no, no.
Germany or something like that?
No, hell no. Man, I want everybody just to lay off, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, stay out of my business.
So we'll tolerate, you know, obviously a lot of bureaucracy,
Mm-hmm.
so long as we're able to still do the basic things we've always
Right.
been able to do.
Yep. We will tolerate it.
And then we'll fight over those bureaucratic things every 4 years or 2 years, respectively.
Yep.
And so,
We'll bicker.
yeah, we'll bicker. So
So lame.
that, ladies and gentlemen, is Pat Mack's 2024 presidential campaign.
Presidential campaign speech. That's my pitch right there. That's what I'm going to campaign on. Less government, and then I fix the tax problem.
Yeah, you did it, dude. All while driving.
Yep.
I don't even know if that's safe.
Cool, we're here.
We're here. Trigger time.
Trigger time. Trigger time. Look at that nice clean blank slate.